instance shown, the 3,000 pounds car is traveling with a speed of 75 feet per second. So at this illustration, it shows that this car, its weight is 3,000 pounds and it travels with a speed of 75 feet per second, which is increasing at the rate of 6 feet per second squared. The question is, determine the magnitude of the resultant frictional force the road exerts on the tires of the car. Neglect the size of the car. At this problem, we will find for the magnitude of the resultant frictional force. But what is frictional force? Frictional force at this problem is developed between the tires and on the road. So okay, so I think we will now erase na ito ang mga isulat dali. So that we will have more space to write, ha? So mag-erase na ito. We will now draw for the free body diagram of this problem. We will draw Cartesian coordinate plane to show the position of our car. This is our car, then this will be the center of our curvature. So if this is the center of our curvature, our end will be always directed to the center of the curvature. So this will be our normal. So if this is our normal, our tangent will be always perpendicular to the end and always, at the same time, always tangent to the circle. So, test 1. So, if this is our normal, also, our AN, or our acceleration in normal, will be towards the center of the curvature. And then, our AT will be going up. Because that will be that one. Then, since AN is going at this direction, our force in Fn will be going there. At the same time, our FE will be going up also because our AT is going there. So in the problem, we have already given the value of AT, which is 6 feet per second squared. The value of B, which is 75 feet per second squared. And the value of rho, which is 600 feet. So, since na naman tayo 80, so, hindi na mag-solve sa 80. Na tayo value sa 80. So, what we're gonna do is to find the value of the unknown values. The AN, the FN, the FT. So, we'll just first solve the value of AN. So, AN is equals to V squared over Prob. And then, since the value of our speed, or V, is 75, so we will just substitute squared. And also the rho, which is 600. So, our answer will be 9.37 feet per second squared. So, this will be the value of our AN. Okay. Since na naman tayo values sa AT and AN, we can now proceed to the next step, which is to find the value of Fn and Ft. So, using the equation of motion, which states that force is equals to ma. So, because since we have two force acting on x and y, so they're gonna have partition, or they will divide. So, we'll assume that this direction, it will be positive. So, summation of force going at that direction, or the summation of force y equals to M-A-Y. So since all forces acting on Fy is only Ft, so we'll just have put Ft and then M, the value of M, and then Ay, which is A. So another also is the force acting on X. So we will assume that at this direction will be positive. So Fx is equals to M A X. So we have F n, since at this equation Fn, and then M A n. Okay, so Ft, to find Ft, we have mass which is 3,000 pounds over 32. We got 32 because since mass is equals to M is equals to W over gravity over G is equals to 3,000 LB over 32.2, which is in English system. So we cannot use the 99.81 because it is on SI. SI. So we will use the English system. So we have feet per second squared. So times 80, which is the value of 80, is 6 feet over second squared. So we will just cancel, then cancel. So we will have the value of Ft is equals to 559.01 LB lang ang narinig sa ating minute. This will be the value of our Ft. So for Fn, so we have 30,000 LB times 32.2 feet per second squared times the value of En, which a while ago we got the value of En, which is 9.37 feet per second squared. So cancel the unit, this is the same unit. So we will have 873.45 LB. So kini naman natong, diba, remaining naman sa unit kay LB. So kanana atong value sa Fn. Kanana tayo value sa Ft of Fn. So we can now solve for the magnitude. So we will erase because since we do not have enough space. So we know that to get the magnitude, we need F is equals to Fx squared plus Fy squared. But at this problem, you know that Ft represent Fy and Fn represent Fx. So, ano naman tayo? Fn squared plus Ft squared. So, ano naman tayo? Fn, the value for Fn is 873.45 squared plus our value of Ft is 559.01 LB. So, hanapay value sa duha. So, to compute the magnitude, the frictional force, the magnitude of the result of the frictional force, so, ang answer ani will be 1,037 LV. So, this will be our answer, the final answer. This is our magnitude of the resultant frictional force. Okay. So, by the way, I am Alinor P. Diabo, and with my co-members, Juman M. Sirad and Muhammad Haibin Leos. So, thank you for listening, and once again, have a good day.